Okay, so welcome back. We're doing another cheapo ammo deal this week. Probably have one more video for shooting 308, do some Winchester. Not much left to do. I've shot a lot of the stuff off the market. There is some other things that I could test, but I'm going to leave it up to my viewers to request what they want to see. Okay? Because I mean, I could shoot 15 different types of 308 145 grain and never come close. I've covered the most basic stuff that you'll buy and see on the market. So today we're shooting 308 SilverBear. This stuff is bi-metal jacket. It's not brass, it's steel, but it's not lacquered. That's why it costs more than brown bear. Okay, so we're gonna try that. I got some brass ammo from Armscor USA. I've never seen these people before, okay? But this and this ammo is made in the same town, so they may be the same company, it's different labels. I don't know. Alright, they got the same zip code and same everything else. This stuff was $11 a box. It's brass. Alright, so I don't know what to expect. They use reloadable brass to do it. Alright. It's packed pretty tight. But again, it was very cheap. Okay, so that's what I'm going for. And I got BVAC. Apparently this is their new case. They used to just say BVAC on it. This is what they do now. Alright, this stuff is 168 grain A max match. So they're kind of copying Hornady a little bit by saying A max and all that other. Alright, and they got the little red tip on there. Now, I shot some of this stuff for the AK-47, and I was not impressed at all. Alright, it was freaking terrible. Alright, but that's where a lot of my grumblings came from with BVAC, that and pistol ammo. I was just very upset with them. But I'm trying this not only for my users, but to give them another shot. Alright, forgive and forget. So this is the 168 grain, and then I've got another set of BVAC. This is not what I wanted. I was looking at 350 grain. I'm like, holy cow, that does not belong in my rifle. This is also 168 grain as well, but it's not AMAX. It's boat tail hollow point. Okay, let's get the camera to see that real quick. Okay, so it's pretty much the same thing, only it doesn't have that ballistic tip. It's packed pretty well. So we'll see how this performs. Again, I shoot 5 of everything. Alright, but I am going to start with the SilverBear. Well, I have 2 targets downrange, so I can shoot 2 different kinds of ammo, and then proceed downrange without having to interrupt anybody. Alright. This stuff here, it's still steel ammo, okay? So it will wear and tear your rifle a little bit more than something that's not as brass, okay? But it's not lacquered, so it's not gonna sit there and spew all that crap all over your bolt and eventually ruin it if you don't. Okay, so it is steel zinc plated. Alright. It is Berdan primed. See that big fat primer on there? Aside from a regular primer. Something that's a little bit smaller. The camera may not be able to distinguish it as much. Okay. But it's Berdan primed instead of Boxer, so it's not reloadable. You can technically put a Berdan primer in, but you got to have the other tools, and Boxer primer's the way to go with that kind of stuff, okay? So we're going to go ahead and load 5 and see what happens, and then we'll switch over to something else. The rest of this ammo is brass. Alright, it's very cheap brass ammo. So we'll see what happens, okay? I really need to buy another mag so I can just have all this loaded before. Part of the reason I load while you're watching is so you know what I'm shooting. Can't say, well, maybe he was doing this or that. Alright. My bench rest is busted, so you have to give me a little bit of a break there. Was that 4? There we go. I don't know how I was counting like something weird. That ain't too bad, really. You're looking at 2-inch troops. That stuff ain't too bad. Alright, that's... Get what I paid for it. You can find out real quick. Oh, I hate this cover. No, Siri, I don't want your help. Also, if you're in Texas, like me, you live in Central Texas, early voting is going on, so I highly recommend you get out and do that if you're registered to vote. If not, well, that's on you at that point. I think everybody should vote, but can't force nobody, right? Anybody coming? No? I heard a car coming down. Let me log in real quick here. I'll tell you how much all this ammo costs. I gotta use the right email first, though. If anybody wants to email me that does watch this show, I would more than welcome your input to what you think. Just be sure about it or I'll disregard you. I don't sit there and swear at you. And for the sake of keeping this as PG as possible, so kids can watch as well. All I know is the total of shipping and taxes so far is $78. That ain't bad. $8.19 a box. So the SilverBear was $8.19 a box. The Armscor, which is what I'm shooting next, is $13.49. Alright. You can find 308 as much as $30. Usually it's about $1 a round. Okay. But I wanted to pick some of the cheaper stuff out there so we could see what actually happens. Alright, here we go again. This brass I actually have to pick up. I can already tell you this stuff probably isn't going to perform that well, because the bullet itself is... yeah. I could be wrong. Could be wrong. Oh yeah, need a magazine, right? Alright, so I'm going to shoot the bottom charge this time. This stuff stinks. It smells like barbecue. More people come down here? No?
That bad?
I don't know. I can't see that well. It actually doesn't look that bad. From here, it looks like 3-inch grooves. Alright, only way to find out is to go down and look, and I will do that. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to cut the video there.